I want to talk about something that has a lot of coincidences and a lot of, well, not a lot of similarities, but similar formatting, and it involves Andor. I think we're all aware of Andor, how great the show is, and how it changed Star Wars, and I think the reason why was because of how it's structured. How the show starts off very small, with one instant involving Cassian, and it grows, and there's a much bigger thing that obviously leads into Rogue One and A New Hope, and it leads into the destruction of the Death Star. It's a really cool thing. On top of that, it's a slow burn show where it takes a very long time to get to where you need to go. It stays on scenes are much longer, it's more focused on dialogue, it's more mature dialogue, and it's very unique to Star Wars. But what if I had to say that there is another project that came out a couple years after Andor that is similar to the show, but not exactly. It's like its own, you could say, spin-off, but the two projects have nothing to do with one another. And that movie is called Rebel Ridge. And you probably never heard of this movie before. I highly doubt it, even though it was like top 10 Netflix when it first came out. But this movie is very similar to Andor, and like I said earlier, the movie starts very similarly to Andor. Now, I'm not going to do a whole on review of this movie. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, most people don't even know what this movie is. I'm just making this video for you to go check it out if you're someone that actually loves Andor and you want to see another thing that's a slow burn thing with mature dialogue and mature scenes, because Rebel Ridge has all that. It's a very mature movie, very mature, and it's a really, really cool movie. And the reason why it's cool is because it's very similar to Andor, where the movie starts off very, very small with scenes involving the main character, and it grows into a much bigger thing involving the entire town. But instead of a rebellion, it's about corruption. And it is very similar when you watch the movie, a lot of the scenes have same sort of scene structure. And it has a lot of slow pacing, a lot of mature dialogue. And I understand it's not the first movie to ever do this type of format, obviously not. But the movie came out like 2 years after Andor came out, after Andor Season 1 came out. So it begs the question, did this movie copy Andor? And the answer to that is no. So Rebel Ridge actually began production in 2020, but got delayed due to the pandemic. So it's originally supposed to come out in 2022, the same year as Andor. But it got delayed again because it was supposed to come out in 2023, but it got delayed again because the actor strike, so it came out in 2024. So that's why it feels like Andor, but it's not like Andor. And one of the big reasons why I say this is similar to Andor, but not exactly like the show, is because, well, one, it's a movie. And well, actually, three is one because of the movie. Two, in Andor you have a lot of scenes where it's about other characters, like Mon Mothma, that sort of thing, where you spend so much time with other characters besides Cassian. That's not the case in this movie. Like, you do spend time with other characters, but it's only for like a scene, and it always relates back to the main character. So that's what's different. Three, and the biggest one, are the action scenes are completely different from one another. They're not going to spoil the action scenes as well. With Rebel Ridge, it's rated R, so a lot of the scenes are a bit graphic and I can't show it. But the action scenes are not like Andor's action scenes, where Andor's action scenes are very well done, very well crafted. That's not the case with this movie. Not to say it's bad, but it's just me saying that it's similar to Andor, and if you were to go and watch it, your expectation would be like, this is the action scene, but exactly like Andor, and it's like you're gonna be disappointed because it's not. It's its own thing, and it does its own thing. It does it very, very well. And this movie is more built on tension rather than pure action, unlike with Andor, which doesn't. I mean, it does still have tension, but not. With Rebel Ridge, it's completely different. Like, a lot of the scenes, a lot of the action scenes, are mostly just tension between the characters, and it's really well done. And that's more exciting than the action itself, honestly. So yeah, that's what Rebel Ridge has going on for it. But I'm gonna things here. Go check out Rebel Ridge. It's on Netflix. I know people don't like Netflix, but this is a good movie on Netflix. I must admit, this is a great movie. So if you're someone that's a really big fan of Andor in that style, I highly recommend Rebel Ridge if you have not already. But I'm gonna think here, if you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe. We're gonna go now. So goodbye, everyone.